What it do, what it do. Fun Truck here to continue the conversation of boxing. Welcome to the Fun Truck Show. Welcome to the Fun Truck Show as we continue the boxing conversation. Today we're going to be discussing Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios. 10 days out. Interesting fight on to look forward to. Let's see what Ryan Garcia has to say in some of the interviews leading up to the fight. Ryan Garcia, 24-2, 20 wins by knockout. He's coming off of a disappointing unanimous decision loss to Rolando Romero, where he looked hesitant and was dropped. This fight is framed as his chance to bounce back, prove he's still elite, and win his first world title. What's up, Jackie? What up, what up? Welcome to the Fun Truck Show. Wanna welcome Jackie to the Fun Truck Show as we're discussing Ryan Garcia. Let's go. It sounded good. He's hyped as the best version of himself. Faster hands, explosive counters, and power. Social star media presence in the making. He's recently been on Kick and other streaming platforms. Mario Barrios, the durable champion defending the throne, 29-2 and 2 draws, 18 wins by knockout. El Azteca from San Antonio with the WBC welterweight belt since 2023. He won an interim versus Ugas, elevated after Terrence Crawford moved up. Interesting. He's retained via draws Abel Ramos, Manny Pacquiao. Oh, that's right. The fight, his last fight against Pacquiao was a draw. I think Ryan wins. Barrios could barely do anything with Manny. That's what Jackie says. Stylistically matchup, explosive speed versus technical durability. Garcia, lightning quick hands, counterpunching, knockout power. Could end it early if he lands clean. Barrios is a boxer puncher with solid fundamentals, reach advantage, and chin. Likely aims to outbox, stay disciplined, and wear Garcia down. Yeah, that's how I see the fight going in Barrios' favor. And I'm surprised that Ryan's the favorite heading into the fight because what's going on, Boxing Roo? What up, what up? How we doing this evening? I'm not sure what time it is, but welcome, Boxing Roo, to the Fun Truck Show. You want to come up and chop it up, Boxing Roo? Let me drop the link in the chat. Welcome all you fun truckers to the show as we break down a little bit of the housekeeping items. 12:32 p.m. So good afternoon in Australia. It's Wednesday over here in California, 6:33. Shout out to all of the international Fun Truck listeners. Some favor Garcia's speed, explosiveness. He's the minus 225. I would put some money on Barrios, even though I think that Garcia is going to win the fight via knockout, because I could definitely see Barrios wearing down Ryan Garcia in the later rounds. He's the plus 200 underdog. Underdog at plus 170 in some betting books at. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, I did a little bit of. I got some more sound bites, but I'll just wait till those come up organically. Controversy, pressure, and the stakes. Garcia wins. It sets up huge fights against Conor Benn, the Devin Haney rematch. And if Barrio wins, he cements his legacy as a top welterweight. Again, the betting odds have Garcia as the favorite. Although the community is split, and I do feel that the community is more 50-50 and leaning towards Barrios. So the consensus with the boxing community is that Barrios can beat Ryan Garcia decision. But when you look over at the betting odds, Ryan's the heavy favorite. Or, I guess minus 225 would be considered a good favorite. Yeah. Okay. And the undercard is stacked, everybody. We purchased the pay-per-view, so we'll be streaming that fight and watching along here. Richardson Hitchens and Gary Antoine Russell versus Andy Hiroka. Yeah, Hitchens versus Duarte. Great fight. And welcome to the show.
Hey, mate, how are you?
Good. How do you want me to call you, Carl? Do you have a nickname?
Yeah, call me whatever you want, bro. Call me a cunt. Call me whatever.
It doesn't. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
What do we think of Ryan and Barrios?
I think I don't know how they've got Garcia as the favourite, man. Like, what metric are they using? Because he's favourite here on my bookie odds too, bro.
Mm-hmm. And
I don't know what metric.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think that they're just. I don't know if
Is it because Barrios looked ordinary against a 47-year-old legend, Hall of Famer?
I mean, Ryan didn't look good, and he's the favorite. He's coming off of the, very hesitant performance against Rolly. So,
man, that was ass.
So that's why I'm saying I would put some money down on Barrios if you can. I think that's good value there. Okay, let me give some more context.
3-to-1 underdog.
Yeah.
3-to-1 underdog, man. Like,
what do you think about the Ryan being the favorite heading into the fight, coming off of a performance very hesitant against Rolly?
I don't think anybody could trust Ryan.
Yet he's the favorite.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was hearing this interview about he made a couple of excuses for the Rolly fight. He was saying that 2 months wasn't enough for his body to get used to the whole not drinking and all that. And I don't know, man, all that talk for me, man, because like front truck, you box, right? Like, what kind of dedication it takes to be in the gym every day, to be at the level. And I just feel like Ryan, because he does have an amateur background too, so he's not like some fucking guy off the street. He knows how to box. It's just his mentality is what drives me away from him.
Bingo. I couldn't agree more, bro. I think if Ryan puts the camera down for a day and takes boxing serious, man, he could be a superstar. I just don't think he's got the mental for it. I think you hit the nail on the head, brother, right there. The mental game is what Ryan can't cope with, bro. And being online, like streaming, like I understand
where the disconnect was in my body. Because in the training camp, I couldn't train hard or good for more than 2 days straight. My body would be like rejecting a run, rejecting anything I was doing. It was like, damn, like what's wrong with me? I kept checking my blood. I kept checking everything. Like, whoa, something's going on. Like, I didn't realize that, all the stupid shit you did throughout the year, it's hard to get out of your system in 2 months, and you're 30 pounds up. And your body ain't gonna be moving like a system. So it was just a big disconnect, but I didn't realize it at the time. It was just like, I gotta do this.
What does he mean by that? Like he wasn't being disciplined with his diet? He was just fucking around, like thinking he could do an 8-week training camp and get it over. I have a tough time believing that. He looked in good shape, at least half decent shape. So Yeah, I don't know. Maybe more of the moment got to him. It could have been a combination of things, but I think that he definitely underperformed. I think that he's capable of overperforming. That's why I'm not betting on Barrios to win because I think that Ryan gets the win, a knockout. But I'm thinking that's kind of.
Hey Fun Truck, if you want, I can give you a perspective, right? I know somebody like Ryan at my gym, someone same person, bipolar shit, very cocky, but then sometimes depressed, like on and off. But with Ryan, I think Ryan was more happy drinking and smoking and having all the bad press with the Haney fight. If you guys remember the buildup, people were thinking about like, oh, is Ryan going to fight Haney? Is he going to pull out? But I think Ryan was more happy in the chaos as opposed to him. He had to fight Rolly for the belt. It was all serious. He had to get real. Like, there was nothing building up besides the Haney rematch talk. So I think Ryan prefers to be more in a chaotic blend than like more like a straight box is the lifestyle.
I had money on Haney winning by disqualification, man. I got 51 to 1 odds. I thought Ryan trolled the absolute fuck out of me, man.
Wow.
I drank the Kool-Aid, bro. I tell you, I didn't think Ryan was turning up, man. I thought Haney would do like a Cambosis.
Yeah.
Like what he did to Cambosis, man. I thought he'd school him easy, but geez, was I wrong.
Oh man. I mean, yeah, me too. I look, Fun Truck, I'm wrong about a lot of things. Look at the guy in my picture.
Who's this?
Matthias. Yeah.
No, me too.
Man, Dalton Smith sent Matthias straight to hell, man. I saw it live too. Angry Australian salute. My name is Koki. I was born in Puerto Rico, and I went to the fight with Dalton Smith and Matthias in Brooklyn. And let me tell you, man, the UK crowd, they showed out. They were great. And also Dalton Smith was amazing in that fight. He was strong. He backed Matthias up, and he took the belt in New York.
I still look. People want to say Matthias is done. Whatever, man. He is a big puncher, man. He is a problem for anyone at that division, bro. Like I will never. And you know what, man? As long as there's fighters like that boxing today, bro, I'm happy.
Yeah, same here, man. I don't want to write guys off like a
man. Look, I'm an Australian, bro, and all of our fighters take O's. We've only got Jai Opetaia, the only unbeaten Australian at the moment that's on the world level, and man, it doesn't like it's not the mentality of because Australians take that risk, like we'll take any fight, we'll fight anyone, and I kind of respect that more than I respect the guy that picks and chooses and tiptoes around divisions and stuff like that, man. Like I like guys that when they get their opportunity, they take it, man.
I still think Liam Paro is still a dark horse at 147.
I think he beats Lewis Crocker, bro. Look, they're in camp. Hopefully, it's near my hometown. This fight might even be in my hometown. If it is, man, I'm going to it.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Because like Paro fights, man. He got skills, but he knows how to fight.
Man, Paro's like he grew up in a town 4 hours from where I live, mate. And I live in a small sort of regional type city. We're only 200,000 people, and Liam comes from, it's a population of about 40. So
holy shit,
40,000. Yeah, it's a little town, man. But like I've been watching Liam for a long time, man. And
wow, man,
I got to see him box. I got to see him box Montana Love.
Yeah, that's how I learned about him. He said he schooled him and then he bullied them too. Because Liam he got skills, but he's like a tough kid.
Man, I watched him. I was huge on Brock Jarvis, right? I'm a massive Jeff Fennick fan. Jeff was his trainer. Brock was dating Jeff's daughter. I'm like, he's got it. Like, he's got the recipe there. He's got Jeff as his trainer. And he fought Paro, bro, and he knocked Brock out in 92 seconds. And I'm like, holy shit, this dude, he can box, he can fight on the outside, he can get dirty and get into a scrap. And that's what Brock Jarvis likes to do, man. And Brock had a questionable chin, and man, Liam Paro sparked him. First one to beat him and knock him out.
Yeah,
And that's the dude Keith
to Australia for sure.
That's the dude Keith Thurman. That's the dude Keith Thurman fought. And
yeah,
Keith
I remember that.
Keith took 4 rounds to dispatch him, man, and Parra did it in 92 seconds. So, you know, like, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so to Australia, man. I think you guys you got a couple MMA fighters, right? Fun Truck,
Volkanovski.
Yeah,
And,
Robert Whittaker. We had Robert Whittaker. I tell you what, man, we got a heavyweight you got to keep an eye on named Terra. He's a prospect.
Oh yeah, he's a beast.
He was at the Olympics. He gave Jalilov everything he could handle, man.
He's a fun guy too.
Yeah, he knocks everyone out. I don't think he's been past the second round, bro. Like, all his wins come by knockout.
I want him to be successful because I feel like a guy like that is good for boxing. A guy with like personality, you know, guy that could punch.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Hey, the thing with Ryan Garcia versus Barrios, I think this is going to be one of those fights where Ryan's fighting a taller fighter. It's going to be harder to land a hook. I pulled up some of his fights here, so my homework right now is to try to identify. I mean, if I can remember, yeah, this guy right here. What's his name? He knocked him down, the gold medalist. Fuck, he never won a world title from Luke Campbell. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Who Ryan fought? Sorry.
So yeah, I'm looking to see how he hooks against these taller fighters because Barrios is a couple inches taller than him. You know, if he can show up, like if he can put some things together like he did against Devin Haney, and then we'll forget about that, and then that rematch will have a build-up. I mean, some of us will forget about all the drama that went down after. Salute to Australia and great panel, Koki, Fun Truckers. Thanks for jumping on, Koki, for a little bit, giving us your take. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Koki. Big dog, is this Lance? What's up, Lance? How we doing?
I'm doing just fine. How are you, Fun Trucker?
Fun Trucker, doing well, man. Breaking down Ryan Garcia versus Barrios. Who do you have?
Oh, that's a good call. It's 30-30 on that one. Probably gonna have to make up the other percentages somewhere else.
That'll come closer to the fight.
Yeah, yep. But
do you like?
honestly,
do you like Ryan?
I think that Barrios. I think that Barrios is a very seasoned fighter. He's been doing this for a long time. He's got a lot of the fundamentals. I think he might be a bit of a better boxer. I think that Ryan has a little bit more pop. He's been doing this for just as long, and I think that might be kind of the key there too, though. Yeah, I would have to lean towards Ryan, but I wouldn't be surprised if Barrios pulled it out.
Yo,
what's up, rolling with the punches? Welcome to the show.
Fun Truck. Yo,
welcome to the show.
What's up, brothers?
Hey,
rolling with the punches.
I will say one thing about Ryan Garcia, which I don't got many things to say about Ryan Garcia, especially when it comes to that they say silly shell, man. Like Ryan, to a skilled boxer, Ryan will get destroyed with that type of defense, right? But the one thing I will say about Ryan, excuse me, not to sound like arrogant or not like I know what I'm talking about, you know, but I'm just saying like he does have one beautiful like attribute, which is like Ryan can stand in that like that stance, right? That like his one stance, he will like put his feet in the ground and then he'll be fast enough to just like catch anybody with maximum power though. That's the best thing, like because he can just his speed with his weight, catch max. So the only reason why I believe Ryan can beat Shakur is because I think that Shakur and Ryan kind of have similar styles. This is, if anything, I would think Ryan is thinking this. Ryan thinks he's gonna mess around and beat Shakur because he got similar styles. And Ryan's like, but I'm bigger and faster and shit. which he is. He's stronger and faster than Shakur.
I think that Ryan's ability in the Barrios fight is his ability to get to the outside and to be able to throw that hook, to be able to kind of maneuver his way. Where he has great footwork, and just like you've seen there in those videotapes, it's just look at that, the way that he's able to kind of get his lead foot around. It's always a battle kind of for position, right? So if you can get to that kind of that stance where you can throw that left hook over the top, I think that might be the difference between victory and defeat.
What's going on, Frontline? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you for dropping a comment. Hey, so Rolling with the Punches says something that I actually deeply agree with. He said that Ryan, his best ability is just standing in front of you. And similar to like Keyshawn Davis, where he can just kind of stand in front of you, he can plant his feet. That's what I remind you saying. You said he plants his feet and waits for you to almost throw a punch, and he's waiting for that mistake or that split second that he could land that wicked left hook. When I talk to people throughout the boxing space, a lot of them agree that Ryan has one of the best punches, just one punch in his toolbox. But I mean, that gets the job done, and it can set other things up. But he spams that left hook, and he did against Tank. It could also be his biggest detriment.
Honestly, Fontrell, I think exactly what you said. Like, that's why I believe, honestly, if Shakur and Ryan were to fight, they have too much of a similar style to where I believe that Shakur would try to abort that style because he would see that Ryan's just as big and strong as him and faster, at that type of style. So he'd be like, and I think, honestly, I would give the upper hand to Shakur to being able to adapt to aborting. You know what I mean? Like, right? Versus Ryan, which, I mean, but don't get me wrong, I still think Ryan. I think Ryan, honestly, man, I said this earlier. I think Ryan is gonna be one of them type of cats. He's gonna be just give him like he's gonna always learn, dude. Like Ryan might have 6 losses on his record by the time he's done, but he's gonna be a beast before he's done.
He's gonna do a lot of learning in the ring because his biggest critique is that he's not a disciplined fighter. But if he's willing to step in the ring, I mean, that's a way he can learn. But it's gonna be the hard way.
No, I'm just saying, like, people will see him like keep learning and keep fighting better the competition, like, and not stopping, like outlasting other people. People retired, he's still fighting. I don't know, man. I see Ryan, that dude, man. I ain't gonna lie, I give it to him, man. I really do, man. I think Ryan's that dude, man. I think we're gonna see all Ryan, like, like he's hopefully he's like one of the next ones, man. Like, we can like watch for some years, like we did Canelo and Manny.
He'll definitely Floyd, if he gets credit for anything, he's going to be getting credit for stepping in the ring against some tough competition, because already he has Tank and Devin Haney, and he strings a couple more big fights together, and we're going to give him his credit for taking at least confronting these fighters. Whether I think he can win some of them, but that's the sort of boxing fan I'm becoming, is the fan that appreciates the fighters that take the big fights, the 50-50 fights.
Definitely. Got
you. I also truck like I think like.
Oh, sorry.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, bro?
We can hear you loud and clear. Yeah, we can hear you. Carl, are you there?
No, I was just going to say, man, like, I think... Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
You keep breaking up. Carl, my bad.
I'll jump out and come back, man. I'll jump out.
All good. Clarissa says, Ryan doing a lot of learning in the living room. What's going on, Clarissa? Welcome. Washington, what's up?
I'm just laughing at them when they said Garcia going whoop Shakur. That ain't true. They just talking side of their neck. They need to go back to sleep and roll over on the side of the bed. Shakur gonna whoop Garcia ass. Y'all can count on that.
If they ever.
Hey, I got a fun question though. Hey,
Yeah.
Don't lie though. Let's say if Garcia beats Barrios, let's say by stoppage, unfortunately, how it's more of a live in the moment type of deals these days. Tell me he's not going to take over the number one hype spot from Shakur. Shakur just beat Teal, but honestly, Shakur and Teal it's gonna be back burner now. If Ryan can stop Barrios, it's over. He's gonna be high. He's gonna be the next one. Right now, he's like a new name. He'll be a new Mayweather type of shit.
Nah,
Right?
you dreaming.
Oh,
You dreaming right
I know
there.
what I'm saying. He's
Yeah,
gonna be
you need
hype
to.
though. He's gonna be hype as shit. You
in
know?
terms of
Nah.
hey, let me say this. In terms of popularity, he'll
Yes.
definitely be out there. You have the WBC green belt. You're going to be going around parading that. You're going to get a lot of clout for sure. More, but this guy's already in a different category already. He's already a star outside of boxing. So, I hear what you're saying, but to be
I'm
Shakur,
saying
nah,
people
dude,
love Ryan Garcia,
he's
man.
got a
That's why
couple more
like
big fights. Hey,
That's
I'm
kind
gonna
of
give Ryan credit. I'm gonna give Ryan credit. He takes big fights, man, and
that's
not a
kind of
lot of
one of
fighters
my
right now are
favorite
doing it.
things about Ryan Garcia, right? Is the fact that he's you know, a constant professional inside the ring, and he also does all that bullshit, whatever modeling, whatever the fuck he does, the TikToks and shit like that. That's cool. But I
Oh,
honestly, I'm very, I don't know, aware and just respectful of that. I think that's good for him.
Mo,
Luke Campbell fight was dope. My bad.
no, it's all good. Mo says can't wait for the Ryan versus Conor Ben fight. That's the fight that's gonna happen if he wins. So if I don't even know what weight Shakur would fight Ryan Garcia at. They're not even, and there'd probably be a rehydration clause. Yeah, I mean, and a lot of his opponents have not been that tall. That's kind of the thing that worries me about him against Barrios. Again, Barrios is like 2 inches taller. See,
But again, I think it'll be the battle of the footwork. In my opinion, I think it'll be the battle of the footwork. And Barrios isn't known to have the greatest of feet, and I think that'll be the difference. I think that Ryan will be able to get on the outside of Barrios' feet, and I think that um again, that like you said, the spamming of the left hook. I mean, I think that's gonna probably be the difference. I don't know if Barrios is gonna be able to eat up Ryan's body like you think he might be able to. But
Ryan
oh,
that
you're cutting in and out.
that you see that
Roland, you're cutting in and out. I think the internet's a little bit choppy. But I want to continue this little piece that you said about Ryan planting his feet. Yeah, man, that's just kind of the best way to explain it to beginner boxers, or sort of technique down. I mean, he does a good job. You can call it flat-footed, but he has a good thing of planting his feet right in front of you, and it's like these two fighters, they get in that danger zone, and he gets in that
no, it's
danger
not
zone
right in
too.
front of you though. It's not right in front of you. In my
Sort of
opinion,
is.
it's
Watch this. Watch, like when
it's
he puts his high guard up, he's drawing you to him.
Okay.
Here, I'll explain. And Canelo does this too. But Brian did this before he joined Canelo. I mean, a lot of boxers do this. It's just the high guard. It's just what draws you in, right? I mean, look at, like, he's positioned well.
Okay.
Plants his
That's
feet.
like Spinks, a flat foot fighter.
It's James Toney,
All right.
man. I mean,
I
James
see what
Toney,
you're saying.
another flat-footed fighter. They conserve energy kind of well, man, for those spurts that they pop off on. Yeah, I mean, but a lot of Ryan's opponents have been, again, the same size or shorter. So
Look, I bet you his foot's on the outside right there, but I bet you his foot's on the outside of his lead foot.
the reason why Ryan is able to stand in front of a fighter like a Devin Haney, because even like this, he's just kind of drawing that high guard, and he's giving him different looks with his hand positioning. But at the end of the day, he's standing in this danger zone, and so is Devin Haney. You're boxing a 36-minute professional fight. is an eternity. Like no one can go for 30 minutes straight throwing the most perfect technique, high volume punches.
Oh man, boxing is the hardest sport in the world, man.
And sort of you have to find your way to condition yourself through these fights. So you spend your energy wisely. A good fighter spends their energy wisely. They win the rounds. They use that little last bit of gas in their tank to win the rounds that actually matter. And Ryan's just wickedly fast. If this Ryan shows up, man, a game Ryan, he can beat Barrios. He can knock him out.
Nah.
Yeah.
Only way he gonna knock him out is he test positive for a substance.
All right. Washington says he did his homework, and he's gonna go with Mario Barrios. Okay. All right. All right. Koki. Well, all right. So what do you mean you did your homework? Did you watch both of them fight? Both of their fights?
Yes, yes. Garcia got the hand speed. Now,
Okay.
now, when it comes to sure heart, you got to give it to the champion. When it comes just with straight heart and pressure, you got to give it to the champion.
Okay. Pretty concise breakdown. Anything else?
And all you got to do is take away Garcia left hook.
Well, they've both been in there with the who's, right? So, I mean, you could sit there and crunch down their resumes and think that neither of them know anything about boxing, or you could just say that it's going to be a great fight. And I think I would slightly edge Ryan Garcia. That's my opinion. I just think that he's a little bit younger, a little bit quicker off the draw, and I think that he might have the better footwork, the better foot placement. I think that he's going to be able to kind of maneuver around Barrios just a little bit better, in my opinion. But it's, I'm not saying that Barrios doesn't have good body work. That's what I would be focused on. If I was training Barrios, I would say, hey, look here, we got to get underneath. We got to try to chop up that body. We got to try to slow him down from the beginning. But yeah, that's easier said than done, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Both of them have been in fights with worthy opponents. I take all of that back with the side Ryan punching up, because now I just remember Manny Pacquiao is much shorter, and he was able to get to Barrios. His speed is quick, and that's why I'm going with Ryan, because if you get to see this sort of, tenacious fighter boxer in front of Ryan Barrios, he's gonna beat him. Manny was getting to Barrios pretty easily through the first 6 to 8 rounds. Ryan has a chance of catching him early and finishing him if he's tenacious enough, man. If he's hesitant, that's a different story. But look, he's pushing Devin Haney back, putting things together off of the jab.
First of all, that fight didn't even happen, so I don't know why you're rewinding this.
That fight didn't happen. It did happen, and I think that you can I went on this.
You can't learn anything from that. Fun Truck, take that off the screen. That's so bogus of you to even do that, dude. Bill Haney
we're watching all of this is the Ring magazine, by the way. They posted all of Ryan Garcia's signature left hook. So it's 14 minutes of different fights, but they put that one a lot.
Oh.
And play that one. Yeah, Ryan's lightning fast. Yeah, this was when he was fighting like regularly. He was announcing fights every 3 months. That was his best attribute too. I think that's how you keep that hook sharp as fuck, is you fight three times a year rather than once. And I think that also is what played a factor into him losing against Rolly. He hadn't fought in a year, and he kind of explained it in the little interview that we did in the beginning, that he thought he could kind of shake off the year's worth of undisciplined diet and other shit that he was doing.
Yeah, dude, he's pretty good.
Yeah, let me just move this here. What's up? What's up to all the fun truckers that are joining the show? Make sure to hit the like and sub on the way in, as we're discussing Ryan versus Barrios. the lead up to the fight, early predictions, and shout out to all of you guys. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe. Lance, I left this up on the screen.
You left what?
No, I left Devin Haney's face up there. It looked kind of... Sheesh, let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Do you guys think that Ryan can get to Barrios? Am I tripping on my assessment that Manny was able to get to Barrios, and that's why I think Ryan's speed is going to be different. He's a younger fighter. He should be able to throw the quicker combinations. I mean, he's known to be a speedy, fast hands fighter. So, is that Serrata looking at Haney? Haha. Shout out Rolling with the Punches. Thank you for coming on the show and supporting the channel. I appreciate you. Blinding speed and disguise. Not really not much of a boxer, he's kind of a puncher, really. He's not really changing angles or doing drastic head movement. He's just he's a knockout artist. Honestly, that's how I describe Ryan Garcia. It's an exciting style, absolutely, because again, to Rolling with the Punches point, he plants his feet right in front of you sometimes. And it's like mano y mano. But shout out to all you fun truckers that are enjoying the show. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Lance thinks that Ryan's going to edge it out. Washington did his homework, and he's edging it towards Barrios. Unanimous decision, Washington?
Yeah. I think Barrio going whoop Garcia.
For 12 rounds, does he stop him?
Nah. Yeah, he not. Yeah, he might stop him. He might knock him out if Garcia get caught slipping.
Sheesh. All right, let's look at the rest of the card. Let's talk about some of the other fights. Gary Antoine Russell. Any other big names that you're looking forward to, Lance?
On that card?
Yep.
I'm really not familiar with what that undercard entails. So if you could
like some really good, interesting matchups here. I'll pull up in a sec.
Now I like that Russell.
Gary Antoine Russell versus Andy Hiroka. Who do you have?
I got Russell with a dominator win.
Yeah,
what do you know about Hiroka, Lance?
Oh, I don't know too awful much about him. I haven't watched too awful much tape about him. I know that you enjoy saying his name, Hiroka.
But he's got a good jab.
But no, I'm not too awful familiar with what he brings to this table, and I haven't really done too awful much tape study on him.
All right, we got it pulled up here. Richardson Hitchens versus Oscar Duarte is the co-main. This guy is supposed to be the next big thing from New York. And this is a good step up fight, but I think he should be fighting at least some better competition if he beats. I think he's the favorite. I'll confirm this in a second. Gary Antoine Russell, this is the fight that I'm looking forward to most versus an undefeated Andy Hiroka, a Japanese fighter, father from Ghana. So he's Ghanaian. Mother from Japanese, but he claims Japan, his flag. Gary Antoine Russell is the last guy to beat Rayo, and that was his last fight, I think. Frank Martin versus Nahir Albright. It's a good fight. And then you have Bektemir, the bully, showcasing the first fight of the undercard.
And who is he fighting? You kind of glossed over that.
Senna. Haven't heard of this guy before.
Okay.
Yeah, it looked like a nice, good card.
Yeah.
It's like you got three champions on this card.
Bektemir's, he's exciting. He's very aggressive. Nahir Albright, he's coming off of the Keyshawn Davis brother win. Forget his name. Frank Martin is coming off of a knockout. This is a good fight. Man, this is a really good fight, a night of fights, man, from this third fight on, I'm going to be, at the edge of my seat. Gary Antoine Russell, big fan of him. Andy Hiroka. I'm probably saying it wrong now that I see this OA. Hiroaka.
I'd be interested to actually look into that guy a little bit more, the Hiroka, and see see kind of what he's about.
And then headlined by Barrios and Ryan Garcia. 10 days away. 10 days away.
It's gonna be like Christmas on truck. Santa's not fucking coming.
It was like Christmas, but Santa didn't come. The fight didn't live up to. I mean, it was Christmas for Washington watching Shakur beat up T.O.
I love that. I loved every minute of
that. What's up? What's up?
There's only one fun truck. What's up, fun truck? What's up, bro?
What's up?
What's up? Daddy's back. Are you okay? I promise I'll leave you alone. I'll know.
All right.
I'm not slagging anyway, mate. How's things with Garcia and Barrios? Yeah. Are you gonna fancy Barrios for the upset here?
You got Barrios for the upset?
Yeah, I think that, like, obviously Ryan Garcia has a bit of talent, or did have at a point, but are we going to get that Ryan Garcia now? I don't think so. Like, Barrios has only lost to Thurman and Tank.
What is your ranking?
So he has only lost twice to Thurman and Tank, which isn't a bad level. I just think he's a better. I think there's more chance of seeing the best Mario Barrios turning up than the best Ryan Garcia.
Okay, Mick is saying that Barrios is going to there's going to be a better Barrios showing up rather than a better Garcia. Based on what exactly?
Well, do you think what I said was you've got more chance of the best Mario Barrios showing up than the best Ryan Garcia showing up?
Just dropped something. Hang on. She said
Cobb. Bohemian Grove. He's done something.
Bum fight. Bum fight.
It's a bum fight. Yeah, absolutely. No. I shouldn't. Be careful. No, I think it's a good fight for Brian Norman. That's exactly who you want to fight.
Cobbs will pull it like he always does.
Cobbs will pull out. Clarissa, did you get this? Where'd you hear this from? I just tried searching it up. Can't find anything. I would put money on Barrios, man, if I was a betting man. But I'm not. I think that Ryan's going to win by knockout in the early rounds, and if it doesn't, it's going to probably go Barrios' way. So I'm recommending for some of y'all to put some money on Barrios. I think it's good value at plus 200.
We're gonna get 10 days worth of videos of Ryan Garcia, and then
I'm not a big Ryan Garcia fan, but definitely
pick a 6. Clarissa's trolling.
I just popped in.
Hiroka. Can you spell Hiroka for me?
Okay, it's right here.
H-I-R.
You want me to pull up his footage, man? I will. I'm actually like his fight against Barroso. He the guy that beat Rolly Romero and got robbed. Andy Hiroka stopped him. Stopped Ismael.
I agree with Clarissa. Why would Barrios winning be an upset?
Well, she's asking you, Mick.
I don't think it's an upset.
Still trying to figure out the fucking stuff real quick.
It's okay, Lance. I have it pulled up here on the big screen. All right, so those that are watching, this is Andy Hiroka, the opponent of Gary Antoine Russell, undefeated fighter. He's by way of Japan, father from Ghana, and he reps both countries proudly, undefeated. He's got a very, very good jab. Southpaw fighter. super quick, and as you'll see, he starts to open up. The stick is first, and then everything starts to come behind it. Got a good left. He's got a good like overhand left, straight left.
He stays over that front foot, huh?
Joy of boxing. He's good. Are you saying Andy Hiroka is good? Or I like Gary Antoine Russell, and I think, but it's
Can you move that back 20 seconds? Can you move that back 20 seconds from truck? Sorry.
Yep.
I just seen something there that kind of
right there.
Maybe. Aye, so see when he goes to go for this, like the punch on the ropes, it leans right in. And it's like an uppercut he goes for. If he tries to do that against Gary Antoine, he'll get knocked out. I think it's just coming up here.
Is this a shot, Barroso? I mean,
throws.
Oh, he keeps his chin in the air too. Look at him.
Yeah, he's tall. He's tall. He's fast. He's got some power.
That's not a good thing to do.
I'm a big fan of Gary Antoine Russell, man. Like he had this guy that beat him though, Puello. I rewatched that fight, and I think that Andy can do a lot of Puello did. So
no, I don't think you went back far enough on truck there.
So you're telling me that Andy can't watch the film study on how Puello beat Gary Antoine Russell and do the same?
Do you think he can replicate Puello though? Yeah.
He's got a good enough jab to not even maybe, I don't know, allow him in. Maybe
Dude,
it looks
this guy's a sucker for Ryan Garcia, man. He's a sucker for a left hook. Look at him. There's just a little bit of stick.
I didn't think he went back far enough front truck, but he leans like right over to like throw an uppercut, and man,
somebody agrees with me. The joy of boxing says he's Puello, but with power. I mean, I could see the power come in towards this. At the end of these highlights, we're going to start to see him open up a little bit more.
I think he's fundamentally. I think Puello's fundamentally sound though, yeah. Like completely. He doesn't leave very much chances, I would like to say. Like Puello's not giving you a chance to knock him out, really, is he?
And he's very, he's like, he's still on his toes in the middle of the fight. This guy's like stepping back, very good reflexes. But I don't know. Is it Barroso? Is it Barroso that he's looking good against that's making me worried for Gary Antoine Russell? Because in his other highlights, he didn't look as good as he did here. But this is what he's coming off of.
That's my biggest worry.
Mo Brain says, I don't like how am I saying the name right? Hiroka pulls back with his chin up.
Yeah, that was like what I was hopefully going to try and show, where he just leaves his chin so open. And
he seems to, after he throws his jab, he definitely kind of leaves. He kind of, how you say, admire your work type of thing. And it's so subtle. It's so subtle. But
Clarissa.
Clarissa says, which one is Nonito? Andy Hiroka, good fighter from Japan. Are the Japanese professional fighters taking over? According to Mick, they are.
Nah, hell nah. It's the American fighters.
They're coming.
America, baby.
It go to American fighters, then to Mexico.
What's up, HLD?
Then Japan.
Japan are just going for titles quickly, and they're all coming through. They're starting to get into the higher weights now. So,
nah, because the American fighters going to dominate, and the Mexican fighters going to dominate. Them the two that really going to dominate the sport of boxing.
That's changing.
Nah, it ain't changing. It ain't changing.
It is changing.
It ain't changing at all.
As people are sick of seeing 20 tune-ups.
It ain't changing at all, man.
The biggest fight in America is two prospects. Like you're talking
Who's
about
it?
the biggest fight in America right now is two prospects, like Virgil and Boots, the interim, the three-way interim champion, the email no fought anybody champ.
American fight everybody, man. What you talking about? It's the politics that be in the way.
Ah, oh come on! Like nobody wants to see the thing. I agree with Mo there. You're going to see more Mexicans fighting in Japan. Totally agree.
Japan's too small, man. You hit Japan with power, they gonna fold every time.
So you
Let's
got Russell.
go.
You got Russell in this fight because he's a slick black fighter. Is that what you're saying?
Who's saying that?
Well, I don't exactly know. Who am I speaking with?
Who's
Nah, Washington. Nah, like
Washington.
I disagree with that. Like the Japanese are chin tested, yeah. Come forward, chin tested. I like Mexicans. Come forward, chin tested.
Nah, I'll disagree right there. Mexican got a chin, man. Mexican got a hard head. Now, right there, that's false advertising. You just said
HLD? That's changing like the NBA. It's foreigners that are ruling the game now. I thought he said your pan's too small. He said Japan is too small. Oh,
And HLD, right? Like you look at like Europeans have taken over like the NBA with Jokic and Wanyama and like Giannis and
You just call him Jokic.
Jokic, Nikola Jokic. And who's the other one? There's Jokic and who? Who's the one that plays with the Lakers?
you talking about Luke? You talking about Luke?
There's Luka, and then there's the one that plays in Dallas. Is it no or Denver?
No, he play for. You talking about the Joker?
Nikola.
There's Luka and Nikola, and then
He
there's
can't
Giannis.
even jump. The Joker can't even jump off the floor.
Doesn't have to, does he?
You need to jump off the floor. You just can't use power all the time. Sometimes you gotta get up and get them rebounds or be a shot blocker. Sometimes you gotta jump off your feet.
We're just saying Wemby in to get that Wemby. Like, there's a big change. There's a big change, and it's like how Japan kind of put on baseball as well now.
I didn't even really watch too much of that dude from the Spurs, but he's taller than shit. Apparently, he can just kind of dunk it.
All right, on the screen, I'm gonna bring it back to boxing here. On the screen, Gary Antoine Russell versus Barrios. This is when I became a fan of Gary Antoine Russell. He just kind of pushed Barrios back this entire fight, put a bunch of boxing combinations together, and beat him up for 12 rounds. And Andy Hiroka's a southpaw, right? So,
Israel ain't good though. Let's be honest.
What'd you say? Okay. I'm sorry, Mick.
Is Ryo any good, or is it just the fucking?
No, Ryo's good, bro. He who did he just fight on Zuffa?
Garcia.
He went down in weight.
Went down in weight.
He beat Pitbull, and Pitbull, put up a good fight against Tank, and he should have won against Lamont Washington. What do you think about that? Never a great fighter. I didn't say he's a great fighter. He's a good fighter for sure. I mean, he's a world champion. He's a good fighter.
Yeah. You a good fighter. Once you win a champion, you proven you're a good fighter.
Yeah, I agree with that. And
I just think he's limited. Yeah.
So did Pitbull have the belt, or was that open, like up for grabs?
I think he wins it over Pitbull.
No, Ryo. How did Ryo win it?
Pitbull.
Yeah, Pitbull had
he won it. Pitbull won it off Rolly. There you go. And what a lineage. Rolly, Pitbull, Ryo, Russell. And then the only real fighter in between there that fought was Puel. Crazy.
About when Rolly, Pitbull, Ryo, Gary Antoine Russell, and I mean, this is Ryo's Gary Antoine Russell's first defense. Like, fuck. Get it going, bro. Be active. You want to be fighting, earning that money. as a
Nah,
champion.
like I'm sure there's like
This is what I'm a fan of right here. Pure, just pressure on the ropes, keep him there. It's like this kid has his coach's brain. His coach is in his brain, just telling him exactly what to do. Stay there.
Go and put that back 10 seconds, fun truck. See that left hand that he gets caught with there?
Gary Antoine Russell?
Yeah. Man, Hiroka could catch him bad here. So it's just a bit to come. Yep.
Yeah, the uppercut.
It's a beauty of a punch. Oh. That one there. See if he gets caught with that, because that's the kind of punch Hiroka's throwing.
That's the kind of Hiroka's throwing.
Like Gary, I think there's a full thing where if your name's Gary Russell, then
he fights like a better Sean Porter, way better.
Oh, come on!
No,
he does fight like Porter, but I wouldn't say a better Sean Porter. It's prospect level, really. Like see, at least Porter. For me, Porter had good big fights. These guys are just going to start to get into the big fights, or hopefully. But there's obviously a thing in the American Constitution, if your name's Gary Russell, that you can only fight once a year or something. So once like his brother was so talented in that as well, and it was the same shit. Like,
hey, I kind of like.
It seems like you hating on Russell.
Nick,
I know he am. That's not hate.
My friends.
That is hate. That ain't criticism. That's hate.
Hey, what's the hate about that? That he fights once a year, and his brothers fought once a year.
Hey, but the longest reigning.
He had 35 fights, so he could fight once a year because he proven he the champion in his weight class.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I don't like it, Shelton. Washington. I want him to fight more. You know, it's like the last fight was against Rayo.
But he's not fought anybody. Like Rayo's his best one, and then you look back.
Shit, Mo says that he needs time to cycle off what he went flying.
Well, that's I wouldn't go that far. Nah, like he beat old Rances, he's beat old Postal, he got beat off with Puello in a close fight, and he beat Rayo. That's all he's done. Like we're not talking about like somebody that's been at the top level of 140 and beating champions. That's what I thought. Like, yeah, really annoys me. Him and Hitchens, like, they're really good fighters, but like, we've got to see more.
Do y'all remember all this shit? Or are you just in front of the computer? What the fuck is going on? How do you remember all this?
That's
this is the fight against Duarte. Hey. Mick is a boxing encyclopedia, bro.
I know he is. But it's unfair. I feel like it's unfair. Mick is punching down at me right now. With all his
it's like you hear, see when you're on like these kind of things every couple of days or every day, or you're watching, it just kind of sticks in the head. But like everyone's always been positive about Gary Antoine. Like it's always been everybody's avoiding him talk, yeah.
Hey man, the Oscar Duarte win against Ryan Garcia is going to age well if Duarte beats Hitchens.
I think Hitchens are a much better boxer than what he gets credit for, but that dude will know how to.
That's a good fight. That's a damn good fight, actually.
That dude makes it hard to like him, yeah.
When Mick puts in for a job, his resume says the boxing encyclopedia. Nah, I'm the junior version. You're like, sure. Do you have any special traits? Yeah, I can tell you about the undercard of some obscure pay-per-view fight that happened 7 years ago.
Do you think that Duarte might be able to? I mean, I don't know, dude. Hitchens is such a great boxer. He's just.
All I can remember 7 years ago, I made a baby. That's all I can remember.
Shit.
Damn,
remember the scorecards like too.
Nah, Moses. Mo's got the Mo's got that kind of data. He's got the database for that shit.
Hey, can you remind me if Mick's fought any? Ryan's fought any taller fighters, Mick?
Who has Ryan? Like Luke Campbell's
Taller.
quite small.
Luke Campbell small.
Nah, he's not a tall fighter. No, Luke Campbell not. No, like so for 135, Luke Campbell wouldn't be tall. It's hard to think of Ryan there, but somebody did make a point that sometimes when Ryan stands in that guard, it's kind of like Shakur, and he's trying to counter punch.
Yeah.
But it's not the same style, but the same standing guard, waiting for the punches to come. I hadn't really seen that before, but I get what he means with the high shoulder. But nah, he's just not got that talent. Rolly probably the tallest guy.
Yeah, Devin Haney's. He's the same size. Well, maybe like an inch shorter.
Nah, because you like grow 2 inches with Austin and you get rid of the 2 inches the next day.
according to Sarat, Austrian doesn't work because when he tried Austrian, he never lost a pound. So, because of his personal anecdote with Austrian, it doesn't do anything for boxers. Ryan isn't faster than Tio.
Rolly.
All right, so let's look at the scorecards in the 10th round in the Ryan versus Devin Haney fight. Yeah, Haney was ahead on the scorecards.
He's not really ahead, is he?
Look at this shit. This guy's scorecard going into the 10th, 86-83. Max, this is your boy. Who does the scorecards? Dang it, not Max Kellerman. He's a reporter. He works for The Ring.
You talking about Max?
Mannix, yes.
Mannix is a bum, man. He is a bummier guy. And what round was that fun trap?
What's up?
What round was that gone into?
Into the 10th. He had it 86-83 in the favor of Devin Haney. And he didn't even count the knock. I guess he did in the 7th. He counted one knockdown.
We're going into the 10th. He had the 86. That's interesting because every single. I would have judge had Devin Haney ahead. Every single judge.
Ryan needed those 3 knockdowns in order to win.
He
also got the point taken away from him, right?
So Ryan, on the actual judges' cards, 10 and 11 were 2 10-8s for Garcia on one of them, and a 10-9 for the one that was a Jordan card. One that gave it to Garcia 115. 109 gave Garcia the last 6 rounds, and they had 2 10-8s in there. And there was a 9-8 in the round before, and the one it was 114, 110. He got the last 4 rounds with 2 10-8s on the cards. So the last 4 rounds were like, Mannix isn't far out there. No, well, he is a bit far out, but they're miles ahead. But that's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Here, let me change the tune of the show real quick, and I want to pull this up to the big screen. Bill Haney and Devin Haney. Xander is food. A great fighter, but he's food to us. Bill Haney on Xander. How many has he done an episode with Ness recently? I know he did one like.
Look, he's David Haney's in a bit of a tricky position, isn't he? Nobody wants to pay for his fights. He's Turkey's the only person that's going to pay for a decent fight. David Haney Promotions is in a bit of trouble. There's no TV deal, no promoter, and there's no money backing him. So like they've tried to get Crocker fighting, they tried to do other things in Matchroom. I'm like, nah, we're not paying for that.
You have to respect Bill Haney for being the mastermind of media clout chasing. Yeah, anytime your name is in the atmosphere of boxing, Bill Haney does a good way of shoving his foot right in that conversation. Shoving himself. Just oh yeah, we can go up to 154. I mean, actually, I think that'll be a good fight. I think Xander will win. What's up, Josue?
What TV network picks that up though?
I don't know.
That's a killer. Like it's the same. They're talking about Xander and Josh Kelly. They're talking about bringing Xander over here for a stadium fight. I can't see that. But the only advantage that Matchroom have is they've got the TV deal with his own. So, and Top Rank doesn't have nothing at the moment. But I think that's an American fight. I think it's a New York fight.
That's basically what you're saying. Where's the money going to come from? Who's putting it up? Why not Turkey? I think that Devin Haney's one of those fighters that's signed a 3-fight deal with Turkey.
I know, but he's wanting 12 million a fight.
12 million a fight.
Aye, like that's the number, eh? Like he went to Crocker and he was like, "Oh, Eddie, can you pay us 6 million?"
Look at this little shit.
Oh.
Carl, what do you think about Devin Haney versus Xander?
I think Dev schools him.
He takes him to school. Devin Haney, you think he's big enough?
Yeah, man, I think Devin can move and box pretty well, man. I think Devin's way better dude.
They're on the same level, but I think Xander might be way bigger than him.
Oh, you're talking at 54. Shit, sorry. Devin hasn't even fought at 54.
54, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Is that what Camp Bill Haney's saying at the moment?
That's what he's saying via the boxing voice.
All right.
See, I don't think David. So David, like, I was having a look at it. David, like, won his last two or three fights, landing 70 punches, facing low output for Brian Norman and Ramirez and guys like that. And then Xander threw 500 punches more against Barrow than what David's even faced. Like, I'm sure Xander threw 736 punches in that fight against Barrow. And
what do you got in that fight? HLD, what's up? Welcome to the show.
What's going on, Puncher? What's going on, guys?
What's up?
What's up,
How you doing, man?
Good.
Obviously, we got Xander.
We know the bullshit, Bill Haney, bro. That boy ain't gonna fight no damn Xander Zais or anybody at 154 anytime soon. He just cloud chasing off the new name on the block. That's all. They know they got nothing for that big boy, man. They got nothing for nobody at 154. 22 punch. You think that 22 punches around is gonna do something to Xander? 22 punches around? Yo, if Ryan Garcia beat that boy so bad, what the fuck is Xander gonna do at 185 pounds in that ring when he comes in?
Do you know the bit I liked? Do you know what the bit I liked about the next conversation with him is when he says, "Oh, he's food," and he says, "Oh, did you watch the fight of the weekend?" And he went, "No, I've not seen it yet." And Ness is like, "Well, I would go watch that first before you start talking about food." Like for Xander to last and Abbas's output and pressure and like 600 and odd punches, David Haney throwing fucking 200 and odd isn't gonna be bother Xander.
I mean, we saw that versus Norman Jr. was what 22 punches around. How many punches did he throw versus Ryan Garcia? Let me look this up.
I remember he beat Cambosis in the first fight with 86 jabs and 27 clinches.
I
remember it well.
The first fight had 58 clinches, which broke the record.
Are you serious? The actual stat?
Yeah, they brought up the stat in the second fight that he clinched 58 times.
The referee's got to do something.
Was
man.
I can't see Xander. I can't see David being able to just throw that low output and get through a fight. It just isn't going to work.
It ain't gonna work.
Versus Norman Jr., he threw 200 and he threw 271 punches, bro. Damn, Amanda Serrano does 3 times that much in 2-minute rounds.
Right, here at HID, go for a laugh. Go and put up the numbers for Barrow and
Yo, I saw that, bro.
Xander.
Xander threw 700 and some odd punches.
Barrow threw 128 in the 12 alone, and fucking David's thrown what 200 odd a fight.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, what? Man, Bill Haney, he know. But then you know what Bill Haney said in that interview over there with Top Boxing Boys, bro. They not interested in that fight.
Hey, so Mo put a comment up here. Says Devin trying to compete with the UFC guys in clinches, but that's sort of been around. Mayweather clinched a lot, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Like, that style has sort of been around. Pop your shit off, clinch, gain your energy, catch a second.
You know, there's a lot of things, bro. Like putting your hand up in front, like the way Jai Pattaya, how he squares off against opponents. Like that's supposed to be illegal too. You know, putting your hand in someone's face to keep them a distance, and but referees, man, it's on the referee. If the referee ain't going to enforce it, man, there's no use us crying about it, eh?
Yeah, Haney threw versus Ryan Garcia 214 punches.
I was just listening to one of Coach Bermuda's fighters, and he was saying that he wanted to work on his clinching.
Oh, dude,
there's an art to the game. Yes, you got to work on that.
Actually, dude, it's underappreciated. There's fighters that are really good at sneaking in punches, like within that little space of your chest, in between your chest. I mean, the best fighters in the world do it. Like, that is a serious art. That inside clinching game, bro. You know, not just like getting to, not just clinching, but getting to the clinch, knowing when to do it, because you're reaching sometimes. So, yeah, it's a skill, bro. You can, and with the clinch, you could probably save 20 seconds. And by the time the referee stops you and it sets the fight back up, like, that's enough to catch a breath, bro.
Can I just say, as a 48-year-old man, I find it really strange that we're talking about a fucking clinch game.
Aye, like,
thank you.
Carl just wants to fucking clinch a crocodile.
See that side there though, one truck. Like,
are you big spoon or little spoons?
But I would like to have got on the inside and clinched the look with Xander, and Xander didn't initiate any clinching, and
there was hardly no clinching in that fight, bro. There was hardly no clinching at all in that fight.
And like that would be something that Barrow would like today, to get on the inside and have the clinch and lean on and things like that. And Xander just didn't allow it.
No, man.
And Davin's a much smaller man, eh?
Clarissa pointed something out. She says Holyfield clinched a lot against Tyson. That's what frustrated him.
Well, the headbutts primarily. The headbutts.
You stop the flow of you can name countless fights where the momentum's one side.
And he got pinched in the balls.
And then someone glitches.
The heavyweight kind of stuff is like Tyson Fury will lean on somebody and the clutch goes would lean on them, and like rather than clinching would lean on the top of them.
Didn't he fix the clinch game by biting his fucking ear off?
That's exactly what that pissed him off.
That's how you deal with clinches, fellas. That's how you deal with the clinch.
Well, I say the way you stop runners, man, you tag team a chair in the ring and hit them with the chair, man, to stop them from running. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is disabled Optimus Prime, is he coming to Australia or what?
What was that, Mick?
Is disabled Optimus Prime really coming to Australia to fight Timmy?
Man, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing surprised me, but man, from what I heard back, because man, I heard this over a month ago. I heard this coming out of Tim's camp, and I kind of knew they were dropping little gems like we're having a mega fight, but they said it was a mega fight in Vegas, man. So I'm thinking, and then they're talking Cowboy Stadium in Australia. Like, I mean, it's huge in Australia because I mean Tim outnumbers popularity-wise Jai Pattaya like 10-20 to 1.
Mick said he does it. Mick said he does it. He's not big over there.
Jai.
Hey, hang on. I got to give you a proper introduction. What's going on, Serrata? Welcome to the Fun Truck Show.
My name is Daddy Serrata.
Bitch boy.
Bitch, boy, you want a bullet for you already, Mick?
Yeah.
Don't bring that weird stuff over here, man. You can leave that over there in the Marco.
Exactly. You tell him that, PHLD.
HLD, I'm gonna pack you up too.
Yeah.
No, bro. Seriously, bro. We here for real boxing talk. None of that, all that weird shit. You can keep that.
No, you're weird.
That's
you're
like Carl saying he was fucking
no, Mick did say
20
that.
to
Mick said
1
that Tim Tszyu is not
until
big
he
over there. That
Minnesota.
won't draw nobody over there.
Keep that.
Then he was
over
clutching,
bro.
bro.
We're here for boxing. That's what we do in this show. That's what we do on this channel, bro. I'm
You
serious.
don't say no. Hold on. You don't say what you do and don't do over here. You ain't fun.
You want to bet, yo, man? Who am I to the panel, Serrata? I mean,
you're a mark. That's who you are.
Yo, from the captain's mouth.
Whoa, come on.
From the captain's mouth.
Behave yourself.
Channel. That's the only time I've ever used that pulled that phrase.
And Carol wouldn't believe you me saying that kind of shit.
What?
Carol wouldn't believe that shit that you say that I wouldn't say somebody was big in Australia.
You did
me and
say
Carol's
that.
good
Remember
mutual friends.
we said Tim Tszyu. We said something else. You go, he's not even a draw over there.
Like me and Carol's got a mutual friend.
The government is paying for that over there. They subsidize a lot of the fights over there, so the money's over there.
They did that with George. They did that with Cambosis. They don't really do that. They don't really do that with Tim because Tim's naturally got a bigger following, man.
Just because he's daddy.
So you're telling me the government put money in Cambosis' pocket, basically?
Well, they supplied everything.
They financed the Haney fights, both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them. Hang on. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
It was the state, so it was the state-funded money. It was the Victorian government that funded those two fights.
So
talk about
taxes
being at the right. That's talk about being at the right place at the right time for Cambosis. That dude probably got paid multi-million.
Oh, he got paid very well off of that, bro.
Imagine if the United States government did that, took out
They do. America does do it though.
Who?
Like get site fees in America.
No, but
not the
government. Not the government.
Yeah, not the government. Yeah, you're crazy.
Like, that's where it usually comes for, yeah.
Nah, you're tripping.
No,
how
the
much
government. The government don't get involved.
How much did what's his name Cambosis bank with both of those?
I think in that three-fight deal, or no, was it? Yeah, because let me see. He got 1, 2. How many? After the Haney fight, he had one more fight over there, right? In Australia with the Lomachenko fight, right?
Yeah, that was after. That was he went to he fought Maxie Hughes.
No, Maxie Hughes fight was over here on an Indian reservation.
Yeah.
But the Lomachenko fight was in Australia.
Yeah, but that wasn't straight away. That wasn't like Haney.
But I'm saying that. But I think the government got involved with it with that.
No, I think that one was Top Rank because that was over in West Australia, man. That was pretty odd for me because that was over on the West Coast.
But all in all, Cambosis made all in all probably between $15 and $20 million with that Top Rank signing because he signed a deal then with Top Rank too. And
it's good for them, but Eddie paid for the Devon fights. Eddie paid for Devon fights there as well.
I know the second fight. The first fight they did 40,000 at Marvel Stadium, and the second fight was in a tennis arena called Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne. And
that was less. Yeah.
I think that did like 14K.
See, like Jose was saying in the comments. They may not put money into it, but they'll give tax breaks and they'll give other kind of things.
I mean, that's everybody. I get tax breaks for my sober livings. Everybody, yeah. But not. They don't actually pull money for there.
I will, but if they're like to get the fight there, they would.
Yeah,
like when they're trying to get the fight and things like that.
Yeah, but the government doesn't do it though. It's a state. It's a city.
But the state's a government, yeah.
No, but not the government way.
Oh, come on, wait. But your government is kind of like what they are. It wouldn't have been the Australian government, it would have been Queensland or whatever. Yeah,
you don't even know about America. Worry about Scotland.
I do know about America, and I certainly know about Australia.
You don't know about America if you talking about the government paying for shit.
Yeah.
No, obviously, look, obviously they didn't pay for
They're
it. But
taxing us. They just tax us, bro. That's it.
But do you think the State Athletic Commission and that get their money for?
Well, they get money, bro. They tax it, bro.
You don't get taxed anywhere near the amount Australians do, bro. You want to see our tax we pay, man? It's fucking insane. Our tax on cigarettes, our tax on alcohol, our tax on fuel.
No, that's true. We have everything. I just paid $10 for a cookie and a Sprite.
But it would be like
Bro,
see
you
the
buy a 20-pack of cigarettes in Australia, it's $47.
Oh,
I
well,
see
that's not
the
smoking.
Is that for a pack or a case?
Okay.
That's a packet. That's for a 20-pack.
20-pack,
That's
yeah.
$47.
$47 for a pack. Nah, it'll be close to.
$47.
What's the exchange rate to the pound, Carol? Is it about $2? Is it if it's close to $2? That's about the same as us.
Yeah, I think it's about 2 to 1, mate. Not quite. Maybe not quite.
I'm glad I didn't.
But Australia's cool though, man. The Aussies are cool. You guys are. It's more chill over there though.
I've never.
Yeah, we don't. You know what, man? We don't take ourselves too serious, eh? And
Dude,
like,
that's it, 100%, bro. I had the privilege to be around a bunch of Australians. Like I did summer camp once, and man, like gang of 25 Australians came, bro. It's just like energy, bro. It's energy all the time. It's just good energy, right? Like they're always cheery, making like very easy jokes, always like lighthearted. I don't know, man. You guys are good.
We don't take ourselves too serious. You know, if your best mate calls you a cunt, that means you're a good dude, like you're one of his homies.
Oh, 100%.
So yeah, but like Aussies, I don't know, man. We're wired a little bit different. But I was talking to you before, Truck, about when fighters lose their O, and Coakley was saying about Matthias taking two L's, and I'm like, man, I still appreciate even Errol Spence, man. I just love these guys boxing, bro, because without them, man, geez, the sport's going to be fucking boring if we just keep backdooring every fighter that takes an L, man. And I don't know, it's not in our psyche, man. I like seeing guys climb back up. Yeah. Sometimes that story is just as good as getting to the top, bro.
I've been to Australia. I've been to the Gold Coast.
Yep. Well, I live in the same state. I live in Queensland, yeah. But I'm up north.
Yeah.
I'm up north.
I've been there. It's funny because right away when I was talking, even though I'm Mexican, they're like, "You're American, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
That means they hate you. That means they hate you. That's what they were basically saying.
Yeah, they said right away, "You're American, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, we're greater than everybody. We're the greatest ever."
Yo, man, we talking about everything else but boxing, man.
Okay, talk about your little dick then.
You know what I mean, bro? Seriously, bro.
No, shut up, Delcio. You say some bullshit.
Seriously, bro.
You say some bullshit, bro. Just shut up.
Seriously,
okay,
bro.
Go ahead, get off for a little while and come back later.
You need friends, bro.
Get off and come back later, you little bitch. Shut up, you little bitch.
Bro.
Get off and come back later.
Don't have me kick you off the panel, fool.
Go off and come back later. Go glaze fucking boxer's dick then.
Seriously, this guy's weirdo, man.
You're a weirdo. You're a creep, dude. Actually. Anyway.
That's all good, Rada.
Hey, go back to Ryan beating up Devin.
I'm trying to find here some other boxing topics to talk about. It's kind of a slow week. We got Zuffa to look forward to, and then the weekend after that.
The heavyweight fight's gonna be horrible, though.
We're talking about it, but we didn't talk nothing. See what I mean? We're not talking anything about the Spence and Tim Tszyu in itself.
Spence has got a fight. Tszyu's got a fight before then, Carol. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's his name has a
on the great Crocker card, Crocker Paro.
Tim Tszyu has a cherry to take care of.
No, I don't know if it's hard to pick because one guy's been knocked out since in these last 3 years. One guy's been knocked out twice. He has been more active. I can't say that, but he has been knocked out twice and then took a bad loss in his first fight versus Pandora. The other guy got knocked out, but it's been 3 years, so he's rested from that, but we don't know what that ring rust is gonna look like and timing and all that stuff in between. It's gonna be hard.
If I'm honest, man, like I've followed Tim Tszyu for a lot of years, man. I watched him do the Australian circuit. I watched him beat all the old former Aussie good boxers, and then I watched him sort of go to the American stage when he first got over there on a PBC card and fought Terrell Garcia and got dropped in the first round. And I thought, here we go. But like, man, Tim has slowed down, bro. Those losses, those knockouts, and that quitting, man, that's taken something out of him, bro. And I know it for a fact. Tim has slowed down, man. And his last fight against that Velasquez kid, that Coach Diabetes who was training.
Diabetes.
Sorry, Coach Bermudez. That guy he was training, man. He was just sort of basically using a 1-2, and like, yeah, fair enough. That's all we needed to do, but I don't know, man. I don't know if that same Tim's there. That I know he can't take the shots, man. Because people say that the Fundora fight, losing the blood, took it out of him. Nah, man. Go and look at his eyes when he fought Murtazaliev. Go and watch that third round.
He was spooked. You saw that.
He took his soul, mate.
I think the Fundora's just icing on the cake.
Yeah, Carol, who's the fight against on the 5th of March? That for Zoo? Because he's got like a fight.
They still don't have an opponent, bro. They still don't have an opponent.
That would be stupid. Look, if they got a fight already lined up, he will be ignorantly stupid on taking another fight before that. That would be
no. He's fighting on the 5th of March.
He's fighting on Liam Paro's undercard. Or he might even steal the main event by fighting some dude no one's ever heard of.
I don't think he should, man. He should just go get that bag versus Spencer. Because if he gets fucking blasted or hurt and shit, that's stupid of him. Really stupid. He's on that machismo shit. That's what ended his career the way it is. All that machismo shit.
You know whose fault that is, bro? You know whose fault it is, man? It's Tim's fault, man. And this is what I respect about him. His biggest downfall. Is Tim is his own worst enemy, bro. Tim wants to fight. Even though he gets knocked out, he just wants to keep fighting. And I couldn't agree more. I think by Errol Spence healing for 3 years and not getting punched in the head, I think his brain's pretty well and truly healed. So, and Spence isn't the type of guy to take tune-ups, man. Like, I think, if I'm honest, I think Spence wins, man.
Spence got a lot of questions to answer. Spence got a lot of questions to answer.
But Spence, if we put everything equal, Spence is twice the fighter that Tim Tszyu is.
Exactly, bro. And if Spence can still punch that hard, Tim's right there to be hit. And we've seen what happens when Tim gets punched.
They're both punch drunk. They're already gone, bro, mentally, bro.
So
one guy is a lot more. One guy is a lot more. One guy is a lot more.
Can I just add one more thing back to that?
I say Spence is punch drunk.
No,
just chase that money. That's all they doing is chasing that money.
Tim Tszyu is worse than Spence in that aspect as far as in the ring.
I'm telling you,
I think he is.
By 2028, Tim Tszyu will be fucking stitching sentences together like James Toney.
Damn.
He's trying to live up in the shadow of his father, and that's the problem, man. He's trying to live up to that shadow of his father. And
he's already past that. He's already got rid of that, man.
But that's what's got him where he's at right now, trying to be his father, trying to be that. Because man, I mean, we seen Tim's his father, Kasazu, fucking get his ass beat, getting dropped, coming back, and there was that one fight. I forget which one it was. He was getting his ass beat, but he still came back. But he still got his ass beat, and that shit, that heart that he's trying to put out that his father's got, bro, that doesn't work for him. He doesn't have the same chin his father had to do that.
See, the thing is too is like Costa knew going into that Ricky Hatton fight, he knew he was past it. He knew it was all over, and he never fought again. That's what I commend Costas for. See, I think Tim might be the kind of guy that just won't retire, bro. Like, even through retirement, he'll keep fighting. Like, he'll be like a Roy Jones, man. He'll get someone will offer him crazy money, and Tim will take it, man. Because Tim's just, that's the way he's wired. He does have a warrior mentality, man, and he will fight anyone. He thinks he can beat absolutely everyone.
Hey, I'm calling it the battle of the concussed. We'll see who.
Did you see the video? Did you see the video last week of the two guys like running for each length of the room and crashing into each other with their heads?
Yeah.
Well, that's what these two should do. They shouldn't just box. They should just do that, right? Because it'd be quicker and easier. But obviously Spence is going over there because PBC's in trouble. So that fight's going to happen over there no matter what. PBC, they didn't want to be putting money into it. Obviously, No Limit's putting the money in. PBC was supposed to put on this Paro card. They came out it quite quickly and moved to Australia to No Limit.
No.
Tom Brown, sorry.
Matchroom was supposed to have that. That was Eddie's boy.
No,
hey,
but
Serrata,
no. See
Serrata,
when they won the bid?
On the screen here, this is for you, Serrata.
See when they won the bid though, Carol, it was supposed to be Tom Brown Promotions, wasn't it? And it's supposed to go to Fundora card.
I'm not sure, man. I kind of thought No Limit because I know No Limit won. No Limit just paid the most amount they've ever paid for an Australian purse. Was the purse for Liam Paro and Lewis Crocker. So
yeah,
that's going to be a stadium fight, man. They're either going to go to Suncorp Stadium or Queensland Country Bank for that one.
They were talking it was going to be in the Fundora card, though, yeah. To start with, once they won the bid. So Tom Brown Promotions and No Limit won the bid, and they were supposed to put it on Fundora and Thurman, and then it changed quickly to it's going to be in Australia. But it was at the same kind of time as that Floyd Mayweather lawsuit kind of went in, so that changed quickly. I'm sure Tom Brown Promotions is still even on the fucking poster that they put it. But that's they're PBC, so that's probably who'll show it.
Yeah, man. Keyshawn Davis. Just watching some clips of him. I'll pull this up here.
He said that Madueño was dance, bro. This guy's such a fraud, bro. I can't wait till he gets exposed. Yeah. Madueño was weight trained. He's been fighting at 140. He brought him down to 135. In his last fight, Madueño he had lost to Claggett, where Claggett landed over 500 punches on him, getting into the 500 club. And he's saying this is his toughest competition.
Oof. Well, wait, 135.
Yeah, and then so then he's out here saying, "Oh, that guy was on steroids, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro." He's gonna get exposed once he gets in with an average guy of his own stature. Shit. But the way this guy fought was the way I wish that Ortiz would have fought. Aggressive, bully him like this. Yeah, you wanna play games, bro? I'm gonna let you know. And bully him. You should have bullied him. That.
I'm gonna jump back a bit now. I'll be listening. Keep cooking HLD and Washington.
All right, but make it. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, fun truck.
Appreciate you, Mick. What up?
I still believe in you, bro. I still believe in you. I believe in fun truck. You are the man. Even though the Refugee Olympic Committee showing the American boxing arm.
All right.
Take it easy, bro. I'll be in the chat.
Okay.
All right, peace.
Peace. Okay, I want to pull up this Twitter thread that I just had up here for a second. Share this tab, and let me see if I got it up. All right, Eddie Hearn. Just one sec.
I try to look for that officially, not from this guy, but from IFL TV where he said that. And I couldn't find it when I clicked on it.
Eddie Hearn has floated the idea of a 2-fight deal where the winner of a 3-belt unification between Xander and Josh Kelly would fight the winner of Jaron Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz. Should both fights get made, Hearn represents Kelly and Ennis.
They're not going to sign that. Top Rank ain't going to do that. See, this is what Eddie Hearn wants to do. He wants to lock everybody in early on so that they cannot negotiate a better purse. You see what I mean? Because Xander with 3 belts is worth more than 2, and that's where he wants to do that.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, what's up, man? Hey, this everything boxing dude. You gotta trust what this dude puts out with a grain of salt because he's a fucking total Boots fucking ball hugger, bro. He puts the most biased shit out there. So Eddie can say whatever the fuck he wants, bro. Like, who the fuck is he? Like, Xander's gonna let me sign to Eddie Hearn so he can fucking rape me too. That's crazy.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I mean,
it's insane.
You know,
the idea. Regardless of what's going to happen, these fights are going to be made, right? They're the only fights that can be made.
I really don't see any of this happening. The only fight I see happening is going to be the Josh Kelly, and then Xander Zayas and Top Rank are going to really push for the undisputed fight at the end of the year versus the winner from Dora and Thurman.
Well, the reality is that people like this fucking ball washer guy, everything boxing, they want to push this narrative that somehow the two fucking beltless fucking wonders are somehow the better names in the division, or they're the guys that we need to give a fuck about when they're not, because they don't even have fucking titles. But for some reason, Xander would want to fight either of those beltless wonders. Like, why the fuck would anybody want to fight them? It's not true. It's just a fiction.
It is. It is. I was arguing that with Hector Bermudez last night. You know, I'm like, come on, man. Look, that they had the better name, blah blah. I'm like, bro, if you really take it fight per fight, Madrimov was a 10-win fighter who fought Crawford, lost to Crawford, on the most boring ass fight. Then, he fights Ortiz. Yeah, Ortiz dominated. No, I don't say dominate. It was a back and forth fight for the first half of the fight, and then Ortiz had the more dominating rounds to win the fight. But then you look at what they've done afterwards. Look at Bohachuk. Bohachuk, arguably, I don't know. I mean, arguably, many said that he was robbed versus Ortiz. I think it was a close fight.
Cap.
And
I hate that narrative. That's
and the
cap.
story, it's not cap. You get dropped 2 times. That means
they got dropped, bro. Come on, man. You guys keep saying that he get dropped, bro.
And then Bohachuk after that truly lost, arguably to Michael Fox. Everybody saw that. If anybody watched that fight,
you're just a fucking.
Bohachuk lost that fight, and then lost to
Brandon
Brandon Adams.
Fucking piss
and then
out
lost
of
to
him.
Brandon. And was it Brandon Adams that he lost to?
Oh, bro, dude, he beat the piss out of him. That
Dog
shit
shit up.
was
So
embarrassing.
Bohachuk is not that dude. And then everybody.
You just like to discredit Virgil. That's all.
And then everybody who thought that Bacham was the boogeyman, just because he knocked out already a punch drunk Tim Tszyu, we just found out that he was not the boogeyman. You know what I mean? And then Boots, who was right? Boots is in this pickle with Virgil Ortiz because he decided to fight that bum at his first fight at 154. I'm gonna say Xander Zayas would have all the fights that these guys would, they want to claim a name on. Xander Zayas would have beat all their asses equally.
Nah, you talking crazy now. Boots gonna beat all their ass.
Again, did you listen to what I said? Whoever the fuck,
I listened to.
Whoever the fuck Boots. No, you didn't, because you jumped like a frog instead of first listening. I said everybody. I said everybody who Virgil Ortiz fought, everybody who Boots has fought, Xander Zayas would have cleaned their clock equally.
Nope.
Equally.
Nope.
And he's 23 years old.
How do you know that?
And he's 23 years old.
How do you know that?
Because the eyes don't lie.
No, you're just tripping. You're drunk.
Look at it. Virgil Ortiz fought a punch drunk Lupin. He fucking fought a fucking Lubin.
HLD is cockeyed.
Why did he fight a fucking Lubin? Why didn't he fight Bacham himself? What the fuck was that? Stealing his mandatory and instead of fighting the champion.
Hey, they do what they do. Why?
Exactly. They're chicken shit. Fundora, another guy, asking for a rehydration clause at 6'6", decided to vacate his belt. What a pussy, bro.
You're a moron. You'll get your ass beat by a regular person.
So, to add to that hearing thing, he did say it, but it wasn't. It was a floating idea. He didn't say he was going to try it. But because he's like, why would I do that when I can just get the mandatory for Zayas with Boots through the interim belt?
Yeah, I think he wants mandatory because then they'll follow under the rules of whatever the split is and shit too.
Yeah,
it's just that Twitter account will post something like that, and then next week it'll be like, Xander turns down Eddie Hearn's offer.
Exactly.
That same guy was selling the everyone that we're waiting for, the toxology report, the autopsy report for Wilder and shit. He was on all that bullshit back then, bro.
I think you get Kelly and Zayas. I think it's in New York.
Yeah, I think the Kelly fight will end up in New York. It's a massive.
Look at Virgil.
They're talking a stadium. They're talking a stadium.
Bro, he's walking down a guy who's broken.
Look at Lubin. Hold on, shut up. Look at Lubin. Scary. Look at.
Now Kelly's talking about, I want to fight at the Stadium of Light. I can do 60,000. Can you do 60,000, Xander? I'm like, can you really?
Look at Virgil.
Like
Xander's eyes after last Sunday is arguably the new most recognizable new face at least.
You're
Forget
capping,
all that
bro.
kind of stuff. Look, the
Vargas is
background.
right there too.
No, yeah, ain't
Kelly,
nobody know who he is.
Yeah,
Kelly
everybody
and
know who he is.
background. Kelly and background basically only happened because Eddie saved it. Nobody wanted to put money into it. Nobody wanted to even license it. Nobody even wanted to put it on the TV. And that's how Eddie stepped in so Kelly could get his shot. Like, they couldn't even raise money. Wasserman couldn't even raise the money to put the fight on. So I didn't understand how they're going to. Josh Kelly thinks that he's now going to get these kind of. If somebody would pay 500k for the fight, then I don't know how Josh Kelly thinks he's now going to get a stadium full of people there. Because also the numbers weren't there. But his IS thing makes it quite easier that his IS doesn't. Also, Top Rank didn't have a TV deal, but they have a big base in America where it makes sense to go to New York. Look, Josh Taylor had to go to New York to fight Teo. And
Oh,
Josh
yeah?
Taylor's got a much bigger fan base than fucking Josh Kelly.
Oh, no.
So, like, Sunderland's a tiny place.
Having a fighter that loses to the next big American star is better than not fighting him at all. So
yeah, that's true.
Like, where Sunderland is like, it is a city. It's not a huge city. It's probably one of the smallest in England, and it's right next to Newcastle. But Newcastle and Sunderland hate each other. Absolutely, aye. And it's not as if you're going to get people from Manchester or Liverpool coming up or London to see Josh Kelly.
Will come out in New York City. Yeah, a lot of Josh Kelly fans are gonna come out. I do know that they do come out.
There's not going to be loads of Josh Kelly fans.
I heard you say that, Mick, and then I looked up Sunderland on the map. I was like, damn, bro, this shit looks fucking remote as fuck.
It's closer to me than it is to like Manchester or something like that. It's basically so like the north of England kind of think that they're no part of England, so they would rather. So basically, Scotland had an independence vote, and Newcastle and Sunderland tried to join it to come out of England, and Newcastle and Sunderland hate each other, but that's what they've got there. Like, they get a football stadium full of football fans because it's the only thing in the city. It's not a huge place.
It's not a boxing town, basically.
No, certainly not. He's the first world champion.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Sunderland only has like 13,000 people?
No, it's like Sunderland maybe
that's what he
had
said.
13. Nah, Sunderland must have about 80,000 maybe.
No, I think it's at 13,000.
It's good to have more than that.
That's crazy if it does. That's not even like fucking one street in California has 13,000 people.
One street in Southern California, bro. It's like 80,000 people living on a block.
Oh, fuck. That's like a fucking town. That's not even a town. That's a fucking
170,000 in Sunderland.
That's crazy.
But it's a vast, like, it's a huge kind of area as well. It's
That's
not just
small.
like, it's tiny.
Yeah. The fucking city, the Bakersfield where I live at, it's considered it's smaller. It has 680,000 people.
Hey, what belt does Josh Kelly have?
IBF.
IBF. Because if Xander is to take that fight and hypothetically he wins, and by that time we'll know who the winner is of Fundora and Thurman. would a undisputed unification be processed to have the exemption to not have to fight a mandatory in that time?
I don't see how Fundora and Thurman even happens.
I don't think so either. I think that if Xander will not be able, let's say it's all hypothetical. Obviously, I'm going for Xander beats Josh Kelly, but hypothetically, if he wins it, if he doesn't get undisputed next after that, I see him just going up to 160.
All right, I want to bring something up here. Jael Bataya versus Glanton versus Brandon Glanton. Shout out to Zuffa. Tell me another promoter that can put a championship fight on and give a less than month's notice, Mo. What's up?
You say it like it's a good thing.
No, I know it's obviously a joke. March 8th is when it's set to take place.
Where's that about? What about they having it?
They're gonna have it at the Apex. Like 30 people are gonna be in the crowd.
I wonder if this lack of promotion is part of the strategy not to create stars under Zuffa and rather just to promote the brand.
Shit, dude, I don't know. I don't
I
think
don't know
it's
about this
intentional.
fight. Who the hell are those guys?
That's his
That right there is the guy who's gonna break Benavidez's neck if he ever has the balls to get in the ring with him.
Bro, if you think sometimes like Mo, if you listen to Carl, he said it was the best thing he could have done for him, right?
I heard that.
For him, yeah, sure. Because now he's getting.
I think that's a really good take, bro. Jabata is doing the best thing for him.
Definitely.
Because there's no other option. It's like,
I mean, right? There is no other option.
What is he, a light heavyweight or heavyweight?
I'll say the brand, HG. I say Zoo trying to do the brand.
Yeah,
they trying to get out there. They trying to get their name out there.
Just the name.
Can I say, as an Aussie that's a huge giant type, and you will not hear anyone scream his name on this place more than me. I think it's the best thing for him, mate. He was with Eddie for 2.5, 3 years. Eddie could not get him a big fight. I don't know. Someone's got a huge echo, man, or is it me?
Yeah, somebody's got
I got to take care of. Go ahead.
I think Eddie couldn't do it, and Eddie came out and said I couldn't get him the fights. No, they did not want to. Richard Riakporhe didn't want to fight him. Mastanak didn't want to fight him.
Zurdo didn't want to fight him.
It's clear that Zurdo didn't want to fight him. Zurdo all of a sudden got motherfucking amnesia and forgot who the other champion is at the fucking division. So, like he's really hard to match up, man. And that's why a guy like Opatai, man, he fights 3 times a year, man, and he puts people in hospital. Like every opponent in 2025 all went to hospital, bro. Every motherfucking opponent. He is a nasty man.
Where's he from?
I think. What's that? Sorry.
Where's he from?
Look at the screen, Tomato.
Okay.
I've told Dana to get the chopper on standby just for Glanton, just so we can make it to the hospital this time, Carol.
Well, you know what, man? I've done a bit of research on Glanton, and mate, every victory he's had, he's taken 3 losses, but every victory he's had, he's won by knockout. He's never touched the canvas. He's never been stopped. So, and people are shitting on this fight, like, who the fuck's this guy? Well, this is your number 1 cruiserweight in America. This Brandon Glanton is ranked number 1 in America as the highest ranked cruiserweight, and he's ranked 18th in the world. So, man, for a fight that they threw together in 4 weeks, I think it's pretty good.
Like Zuffa at the moment, I've got dates with Paramount that they need to cover, but they're
and also, sorry to cut you off, Mick, I don't think the IBF's in play. I think it's just the Zuffa belt.
No, I seen that they're going to put the rank Glanton now, so the IBF should be on the line.
No, they haven't. The IBF haven't agreed to the fight yet, so they're saying it might not be. So the IBF, even if he loses, he won't lose his belt.
Right, okay. It's Zuffa's got these dates to fill, and they're obviously going to have to go first half of the year and second half because they're going to have a roster.
Zuffa's already for the time being until the Ali Revival Act gets whatever done with Congress and Senate and all that. Until that is solidified, they're going to be playing with the sanctioning bodies. The IBF belt will be on the line. They can't separate that. The Ali Act will not allow that in itself. So it is what it is. There's no Zuffa belt right now. Zuffa belt cannot be used because it's not even a sanctioning body.
Well, they're putting it in. I don't know how, but they're putting it in. This is for the Zuffa belt.
Until the Ali Revival Act is enacted, there's no Zuffa belt.
Well, I would agree with you, but I think they're just going to go and do it anyway.
Yeah, it sounds like they're on there like, if I can't do it, make me not do it.
Yeah, that's it. And it's like, at the moment, they've obviously got maybe about 30 fighters, and we're starting to see some fighters that were on Zuffa 1 now going to come back.
Well, maybe treat it like the ring belt then, right? Like they'll just have like a little trophy belt.
Possibly, but
you know what I mean? Because the ring belt is not part of the Ali Act in any shape or form. It's not.
Well, yeah, because that's funny because we saw the poster that the poster didn't have the Zuffa belt that they've been kicking around online. They had the ring belt.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think I think they're gonna play their cards right until they know what's gonna happen with the Ali Act, and they're not gonna try to stir up the pot with some bullshit.
They put the UFC. Well, Dana White put the thing out saying standing with a belt, saying the belt they will crown as Zuffa champion in this fight.
This will be the first Zuffa cruiserweight champion, the winner of this fight.
They're going to try and push it and see. I think they'll probably maybe pressure it, but look, they're having to throw fights together because they just didn't have a roster at the minute.
Well, yeah, that's right. But sometimes listening to some people's takes in the boxing community puts things into perspective. Like hearing that this was the best thing for him, this could age well, and I hope it does. I'm going to wrap up the stream watching a couple highlights of Jai Opetaia. He's a tough dude, very strong. When did he start boxing, Carl? Does he have an amateur background?
He started boxing at the age of, I think he was 5. He started boxing. So his father's a boxer. His father still boxes today. And his grandfather from his father's side and his grandfather from his mother's side all fought. His uncle also, one of his uncles fought Tony Mundine, another Australian champion from way back in the day. Not Anthony Mundine, but his father. So they're pretty well-known name in Australia, man.
Damn. Yeah, he's a tough dude. He had that fight with the New Zealander, right? That was a really big.
David Noika.
That's what put him on the map. That's when I first started hearing about him.
Yeah, he's a tough offensive machine, but his head is his defense, kind of like a Matias.
That's the disrespect that he gets. It like he's beat Marius Breedis twice.
I mean, he's had his face broken by what's that old guy? That old guy that he fought him twice.
Well, he was 36 when he broke his jaw. He was
broke his jaw, right? Something like that.
He was 36.
Marius Breedis is better than anybody fucking David Benavidez has fought.
He's like a top 5 cruiserweight of all time.
He's top 5. And you know what? Can I end on this? They actually interviewed Braidis and said, who was the harder fight, Usyk or Opetaia? And he said Jai Opetaia by far was his hardest matchup.
He nearly beat Usyk.
Yeah, the brute force of him is what makes it tough.
It was a split decision, and we were starting to watch it.
I ask everyone to go watch Opetaia versus Braidis 1, and just go watch that guy. Watch what he does with a broken jaw after round 3. Now, he can't even bite down on his gum shield. His jaw's broken on both sides. And watch what he does in that fight. And this is why I'm saying, man, you've got to kill that guy. That's how you beat him. That's it.
I was trying to get Fun Truck into Breedis and Usyk the other day, but we gave up after 3 rounds.
Braidis fought Usyk in the Super Series. Man, Braidis has fought some. Go look at Marius Braidis' resume, bro. He's got some pretty good names if you know the cruiserweight division. See, the problem with the cruiserweight division right now is it's fucking piss weak. It's like a redheaded stepchild.
Yep.
It's all over the place, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like the heavyweight division.
Yeah, mate. It's definitely a a lot of people ducking and diving and dodging, and man, Jai's really hard to get fights for, man. If Eddie Hearn can't get fights for him, and he's got dudes in cruiserweight like Richard Riakporhe that now move up to heavyweight because they don't want to face him. I mean that's saying a lot about the guy.
But that's weird, right? Because cruiserweight is an average is pretty much the average weight of most men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I'm just under cruiserweight, bro. So
so it's just shocking to me that there's not a lot more guys in that weight class. Everybody was a weight bully then? That's what we got?
Yeah, the average is like 180 HLD, but that's walking around with like 20% body fat. So so with your theory, it's more of the 55, like 150, 154 is where the average male should be able to, cut to. That's why that division is real good, because you're right about that. It's like the average male is 5'10", 180 pounds.
Like it's not really a weight bully thing because like if they're being weight bullies, it's tough to go down and fight Bertedbev or Bivol. So
Jai Pataya is like easily 200 pounds. Like when he's out of.
Well, in America, the average made in America is 199.
He looks huge, bro. Like for that.
He's 6'2". He's 6'2". He's 30 years of age. He's all action. I absolutely love the guy, man. He gets reckless, but man. But you know what? That's what I love about him. I love watching him get rocked, and that fight with
fun. It makes it fun.
See, the fight with David Noika, man. No one really understands that because Noika was a Commonwealth bronze medalist. Noika is a good boxer, and him and Jai, man, they got a lot of history. They've done like 400 rounds of sparring together. They sparred in the same gym. They've been under the same promotional banner, Tasman Fighters. There's a lot of things in that team, and David Noika as a kid, man, he had a post-it note stuck up on his mirror in his room, and it said, "I will knock out Jai Pataya." And that's why he said, "I'm going to knock you out." And Jai said, "Let's fucking do this. Let's do this." And they stood in the middle and banged, man. He dropped Jai, but man, Noika, he was severely concussed, man. He was in hospital for 5 days. He did not know where the fuck he was.
That's what my mate told me, that Jai Pataya is the second best Australian since Josh King.
It's Josh King.
God damn.
That's a mate of mine.
He's better than Cambosis?
And we're going to end the...
this dude, he can crack, man. And that's what I out of all the punches in boxing, man, across all divisions, like this dude's got hands that are like sledgehammers, and like he does rush his shots. He rushes, he tries to finish fights quicker than he has to. And things play out his way if he just lets it go, man. But I'll tell you, in the last 2 years, in 6 fights and 6 title defenses, he hasn't gone past the 6th round. So, man, he's doing what he's got to do with the opposition they're putting in front of him, man. Like, you say, I look at a guy like Boots that goes 24 rounds with a dude named Karen, and then people will talk up Karen like he's something. But since the Boots losses, Karen's fought 2 dudes, man, that I haven't even heard of less than Lima. Like, this is what I'm kind of saying. So those wins aren't aging well. Where, like this, who's this Zorro?
Crazy knockout. Yeah. God, almost sent him through the ropes.
Yeah, that's the guy that he sent to the hospital, I think, with a broken
that was Zorro. That was on Riyadh season. He got stripped for that fight. The IBF stripped him.
Yeah.
And this was when he got it back. This was Barrios too. This was coming back from a broken jaw.
Got you. The rematch.
Yep. Barrios was 38. I think he was 38 at the time.
Yeah, he was.
People say he was 40, man. He wasn't 40. He was 36 when he first fought Jai. Like, just kill that narrative. Like, the Latvian cruiserweight monster. Top 5 cruiserweight of all time, man. I'm telling you now, this guy is an absolute animal in that ring.
Yeah.
And tough, man.
Is Usyk number 1?
What's that, mate?
Usyk's number 1, cruiserweight of all time.
I think so, mate. Yeah, I just what he did in that Super Series, and he wasn't the favorite. Garcia was the favorite.
Over Holyfield.
I think competition-wise, man, because I can't really speak much on Holyfield because I wasn't following the cruiserweight division, but this cruiserweight division with Usyk, man, was absolute fire, and man, there was like 6 names in that tournament that were just all action, bro. Like they were.
That's true.
It was good, and those dudes have gone on to be sort of gauge sticks, guys like Gvozdyk, Gassiev. Who else was there?
Okay.
Oh man, it was a great tournament, and Usyk, I think he was ranked 2nd or 3rd coming into the tournament.
Yeah, I'm excited for Jai Pataya. I mean, I think he should get this guy out of there. I'm hoping to see a knockout and line up a big fight and he fights regularly, right? He's pretty active.
He's three times a year, mate. 3 times a year.
Yeah. You said
he'll fight as many times as they want to put him in, man.
Shit, that's what I'm talking
and if
about.
he gets the job done easy, man, he'll be back in that ring in another 4 weeks' time.
Let's go. I'm also pulling for Zuffa. I'm actually trying to be, hope they do good things. I think more boxing's better for all of us. So
Well, absolutely.
You know what, Truck? I'm critical of all promoters, or everyone. I think should be held accountable for any bullshit they pull. So, but what with Zuffa, man, I'm going to give them the time to build a stable and see what they do. You know, like I'm not going to. I think more boxing is great for us as fans, man. Like, how can you be mad that you're going to get more cards? Like, you're going to get more boxing on a weekend. Like,
right.
and these guys are just going to churn these cards out, man. Like, yeah, they're going to be sort of subpar. Some fighters we're not going to hear of, but it's you know, look, how can we be mad at getting more boxing, man? And it's on Paramount Plus.
That's what I'm saying.
It cost
That's
me
what I'm saying.
$8 a month to have that subscription, bro. Like, fuck.
Production value is good. You have Andre Ward, Max Kellerman. You have the fights rolling out 15 minutes right after each other. I like a lot of the things that they're doing.
Yeah, but, we can't complain. Can't complain, especially for the value.
I'm gonna end the stream, guys.
Absolutely.
On Carl, I want to get more Jaya Pattaya content leading up to the fight. So come on anytime we're live.
Definitely, bro. Definitely appreciate you having me on. Take care, fellas. See you on the next one.
Good boxing talk. Good boxing talk. See you in the next one, Fun Truck.
Chelsea and Mo Brains. Thank you. All right, Fun Truckers, hit the like on the way out. Good stream. Catch you guys next time.